Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step into the Portal. My name is the Brandt, and we are back. We just played last night, although we are minus one X-Men hero this time who had other tasks to attend to, family tasks to attend to. So there are three of us. Hello, Eric. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you. Hope everyone is good that's out there either watching live or we'll tune in later.
Brian, how are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Excited
All right.
to play this deck. Excited to play this.
Yeah, I came up with a very creative title, More X-Men, for this video, because I figured we're playing more X-Men. So we were thinking about playing 2 the other night. We ended up getting to 4 people, so we backed off to just the one game and some good chat. This is probably a little shorter tonight with it being a school night, work night, etc. So all that, but yeah, we're gonna play some more X-Men, and we've shuffled our aspects and our heroes. And Brian, I let Brian request, and he said, I said, let's play a non-mutant Genesis, and he said, I haven't played Venom in forever, which I totally was like, yes, love fighting Venom. Such a fun fight, kind of a straightforward fight, and it's still really fun, right? So
Agreed.
That was good.
Hey,
So that's
Black
our
Dog,
plan.
how's it going?
Hello, everybody watching. The contest that I was running is ending today. So if you have not watched the videos on the channel for Mutant Genesis, go to those videos and you can comment on those and get a chance to win the promos from the first wave. I have the promos to give out.
Well, can I win? Can I win?
You already have the promos.
Oh, you're right.
But if you want to sell them on eBay.
No, I would not be that selfish.
So do you have those wave 1 promos, Eric?
I do. Yeah. I have everything
Cap and all those.
Oh yeah. And then not only that, but I have just like some Etsy, upgrades and however I can bling out.
Eric,
actually,
Eric
if you even
bling.
look right over my shoulder. So that is now half of my collection. I took one of those Hobby Lobby cases, painted it. I'm using Tesseract, their dividers. And then I found these vinyl decals. So those are all the different silhouettes of some of the heroes. And if I even, let me see if it'll let me do it. If I flip it around, then you can see the front of the case as well. So like I said, this is now half of my collection. So this is all the heroes and the aspects. And then the villains are in another case that I just expanded out to recently. I got to figure out how I want to decorate that. I may have it either look like a shield case, maybe with their logo on it, or if I can find something similar with the villains and all of their icons. But we'll see. But yeah, it's just fun.
I just use these boxes over here. Villains on the right, over here, heroes on the left.
Yeah, I'm on one of these.
Yeah, I have that for magic and stuff like that. And
it was $2.99 at the store.
Nice.
Yes, agreed. Mine was like $4 because it's the 2,000 cards instead of 1,000. Right. I guess it's 500 per row.
Yeah.
So
it's actually a lot. All my hero, villain, I keep all those cards downstairs, hero, villain, schemes, because typically before we stream, we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I have all that stuff downstairs. I don't bring it up because it's 2 flights.
Okay.
And so I have all that downstairs in the Hobby Lobby case, and then this is all my hero cards are in this box.
Okay.
So I do have the fancy storage.
Yeah, I just need to turn around and everything's right behind me.
I know. Yeah, that's super nice when you're just grabbing stuff there.
Welcome to Brian's basement. We're lazy and we just turn around to grab our cards.
Hey, Black Dog. Hello, first. Thanks for joining us. I see there's a bunch of other people. Team Covenant played today. Did any of you catch any of their play?
I did not, but
they jumped in for the first time. So Team Covenant did Sabretooth, and they smoked him.
Cool.
So it's interesting, those precons, specifically Kitty and Colossus, tend to struggle a little bit. But outside that, if you kind of build, or specifically if you have some threat removal of any sort, you really do well against against Sabretooth. He's not too bad, you know. But 4-player, again, it's one that scales weirdly because you know you got to do 28 damage to him on standard with a couple toughs, and he'll heal in between there. But it's like, oh, he heals for 0, he heals for 1, he heals for 3, right? But multiplayer is healing 4 times a turn.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and the other thing
so
that's
different.
tricky, especially in terms of threat, is in the campaign, you've got 2 crisis side schemes that you start with. You know, so you can't really neglect that main scheme for too long. Otherwise, you're going to be in big trouble.
Well, that's exactly what I'm doing
I always
today.
just play him where I let him take damage. People say, how do you beat Sabretooth? And I just say, my tip is always let the Senator sweat a little bit. Because the threat really doesn't matter on that scheme, because as soon as you save him, it all goes away.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that he clears out to 0 once you do.
So I always just say, now the book does say, like, based on what level you're playing, you're supposed you could opt to put damage on him. So an expert, he could start at 2 damage, in which case you've only got like 2 turns, 3 turns to clear it. So, but I say just stay flipped down, let him thwart, you know, let him scheme all he wants. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the Senator take some damage and then rescue him. So I think that works pretty well.
Cool.
They had a turn where they had to kill Mystique twice. Yes, I did see that. That gets a little tricky. The Mystique coming out over and over again. That Brotherhood side scheme is particularly tricky. Sabretooth with Weapon Master and under attack. That sounds vile. Yeah. But of course, getting rid of Mystique she can cause no issues, or she can cause
a lot
weird issues. Yeah, it's weird. People are asking, like, oh, is there a Ronin Venom Goblin? It's like, there's nothing like that. It's all slow, painful deaths in this box. There's no quick, painful death. No quick, painless deaths like Ronin and Venom Goblin. So a little different.
But I mean, so far, what we've come across with Magneto, for example, is we're drowning forever until we're just not.
Yeah.
Like, somehow we're just like, we're ready to scoop, and then all of a sudden we're like, let's just give it another turn, and wait a second, we have this now.
Yeah.
So
Larry and I didn't get stuck there, but we were able to clear those side schemes very quickly.
Pretty fast, yeah.
And then when they were popping, they weren't really doing anything to us. So we're doing
okay.
Cool.
There you go.
All right, let's check out our decks. Eric, what do you got? Who are you playing?
All right, so I am playing as Phoenix. I'm going to spin my camera around here and adjust my tripod in just a second here. But
whoa, we didn't consent to this.
Oh, sorry.
I
jumped quickly at you.
Yeah, full motion thing. Okay, so I am doing a Phoenix aggression, and kind of have my cards all laid out here. And I think right now I'm actually freezing up.
I think it's because you're still adjusting.
Yeah, so I'll try to stop moving the camera, and then hopefully I'll catch up. But anyway, the focus that I'm doing with my aggression deck, if you're familiar with Venom, that when you attack him, you're going to get some boost cards added to your identity. So I'm either trying to use damage that is not an attack, things like attack team or plan B. Those are cards that will apply damage, which is not an attack, or include cards that will just boost up my attack so I can hit them as hard as possible and get the most bang for my buck. You know, things like the Skilled Strike, the Godslayer, stuff like that. Obviously, your combat training as well. And then a couple of our X-Men allies we got on the board. Of course, I'm going to try to give Wolverine his sidearm, because in addition to his claws, he does love a good gun. Who doesn't? But so we'll see how this plays out. Yeah,
because he has a sidearm, he now can use his claws at range.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, so that is my Phoenix aggression.
Love it. I know. I love how you built for the villain. Like, I just think that's great. And you just were like, I'm going to do a ton of damage, or I'm going to do some damage, but specifically I'm going to do it without attacking, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
I went a little bit of a different route. I went a little bit of a different route because Shadowcat has this whole phased form and not taking damage when you defend. I was like, you know what? I just want to pump out as much damage as I can. He can go ahead, attack me for a bunch. I'll just defend the first one. If he hits me a second time, it is what it is. But the whole idea is she's got the Moxies, she flips, she buffs up. You've got the morale boosts, also buffs her up. The lead from the fronts, also another buff. She's got 3 ready rumbles, plus her big thing is the Shadow Cat surprise, where she can ready. And that's another way to flip her form by using the Shadow Cat surprise. And then the big thing is the go all outs. So the whole idea behind this is you buff up with Moxies, you buff up with morale boosts. Hopefully I can have the suit out as well. And then she could probably have a stat line of 555 if I get there properly. And then she is just punching for 15 to 16 if the bell tower is flipped with a go all out. And I tried it earlier in solo, and as we know, solo is very different, plays very differently. But it was working there. Hopefully I can, bring it here to this table and it works just as well. So yeah, I mean, it's just all out aggression, but in leadership. As you can see, I don't really have allies other than Professor X, because guess what? He's another ready for Shadow Cat. So, nice. I mean, it's she's got Moxie. Let's call it that. She's got Moxie. Thanks, Moxie. Eric.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, Moxie Little Minx.
Yeah.
I so want your deck to pull off 2 go all outs. That's like your job this game.
That would be, it would be
get them
pretty
both
awesome.
in your hand and just pop 2 go all outs.
But the thing is that is a possibility, and this is why I think having both power of leaderships are important for me.
Yeah, we were talking about it. It's right. It's like a gut feeling. It's like when it works, kind of your whole deck is that, right? Like
exactly.
If it all of a sudden draws the right cards at the right time, it's just going to be awesome turns. And if it doesn't, she's still such a good hero. She can kind of finesse her way through, right?
Oh, yes. And I forgot, for people who aren't familiar with Shadow Cat yet, is she's got these superpower upgrades over here, which allow her to ignore guard and patrol. So if I have a go all out and let's say I find a symbiote, I don't need to worry, because I could just go right past them, straight to Venom, and then the symbiote will die anyways.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Wait, why does the symbiote die anyway?
Because that's the way it works, right? It's because
it deals 2
damage to that minion.
Yeah.
After you ignore it, right? You deal 2 damage.
Yeah, you do have to be in phase form.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I am trying to build mutant protectors. So mutant protectors let you pay 1 and put an X-Men ally into play, and they block, but it's very tricky. So I've done everything I could. I've got defensive trainings to shuffle them back in. I have got Jocasta in here, who is not an X-Men. Everybody else is, because she can go get a defense event and hold it. And then I built a second element to the deck. So because I didn't think Mutant Protectors was going to be very consistent, I'm going to flip down as often as I can. I've got Perseverance, so I can be tough and just take hits. So kind of just saving allies and whatnot, or staying an extra turn if I didn't lose my tough. And then when I flip down, I can use Danger Room and get these protective trainings out. So now if I play these high cost, although they're only 4 and 3, they're not that bad. But if I play some of these allies and it's like, oh, I'm playing them without any double resources, anything, they're very expensive. But hey, at least I get to go throw a protective training on them and they have +3 health. So that's kind of the idea behind my deck, is giving it that second layer. So when Mutant Protectors doesn't necessarily work out, there's something else going on. So yeah, I was really excited about Mutant Protectors, and I'm not sure it works, but I think it'll actually work better in a multiplayer game. It just won't be as big a deal because I'm not like stopping the villain turn like you are in solo, right?
Yeah.
So that is the idea. Also, my wife and daughter gave me this adorable raccoon, so this is our first player token for today.
Nice. Awesome. By the way, Brandt, I just wanted to say, you were thinking of phase strike, meaning to be in phase form. I was talking about acute control.
Yeah, but to bypass, right? on her hero card, in order to bypass crisis and guard, you have to be in phased form,
yes,
correct?
yes. Wait, what?
Does her hero card say you can bypass crisis and patrol in phased form only?
While you're in phase form, yes, correct. While you're in phase form, Shadowcat ignores guard and patrol keywords.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. No pinned down. I didn't put pinned down in. That has to attach to a minion, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what are the specifics of pin down.
I'm pretty sure pinned down. I saw it, and I think I have to attach it to a minion, which we only have those 2 health guards. Yeah, when I was playing it originally too, I had put a plan B in here, literally to just fish out turn 1 and use as a resource, because it is an upgrade and it is a tactic. The tactic of plan B.
So it was
yeah, I just decided that attaching that to a 2 health minion wasn't really worth it.
Also, I found it was tricky to build an aggression deck with the specifics of knowing the villain, obviously in advance, because we're doing expert Venom, so he's always going to be steady. So it'll be a lot trickier to stun him. So I didn't want to focus on cards that stun. And he only comes with, I think, 3 minions. So, there's so many aggression cards that are great with dealing with minions. But obviously that's not going to be our focus here.
How are we playing it? Are we playing with symbiotic and down to earth?
Yep. I just kept it the same. I haven't played it in so long. I decided there was no reason to change. I thought of shuffling in the Nemesis kit for Venom, so we'd have a whole bunch of symbiotes. But
yeah, that'll definitely
so
be interesting.
There's 3 enraged symbiotes and 3 common criminals then in the deck. So there's only 6 minions in total.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. Well, we can also give them the Infinity Gauntlet. If we don't feel this is going to be challenging enough.
Oh, I think it's going to be challenging because if I'm just going straight damage, he is going to kill someone, maybe.
Right. Yes. And we don't have a
that's
justice
tricky because you're 2 threat, although we have your 3 threat. We have your 3 thwart.
And until I become unleashed.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right, we start with 6 threat on the main. It can go to 30. We have Tooth and Nail Out, which is at 8. This bell tower. So this is weird. I forget that you can ignore the bell tower. Interrupt. No, you can't, right? You may place that many chime counters here.
Yeah. So when you go to
forget
attack,
that we can ignore that in the beginning, so we could deal damage to get rid of this.
True. Yes.
Right?
Yes. Technically, yeah.
I mean, again, in solo, an extra card is way worse than in 4-player. We just say somebody has
That's right.
card.
And flipping the tower is fine because, we just don't take damage. The tower would take the chime counters instead, right?
Right. And there's a lot more there to go around, too. No, Bromby, I like your idea. I mean, I like pin down in general. It'd actually be fun. I need to explore that. I probably just need to do a solo stream where I just sit with like Jean Grey and hammer through a bunch of decks, and sit with Cyclops and hammer through a bunch of decks, and try these new cards. Because I mean, Jean Grey has all of them. All those psionic cards are so good. I'm actually thinking of just trading Rocket Psionic just so I can use those cards.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, if people can make anybody Web Warriors, right? Can't I just make him Psionic?
Yeah, probably. And so knowing that, I did not include any of the psychic assault cards, just because
it confuses
it confuses him. So, and since he's steady, again, so I'm not going to be playing off that train.
Right.
Yeah.
Although I have to say, confuse is really good. It's better than stun, and throwing up 2 confuses to then get 1 is not so bad in general. But yeah. I saw when they weren't in your deck, and I was like, "Oh, I really want to see those in action." And then I realized, well, we were playing Venom, so it wasn't going to happen.
Well,
does anybody want to go first specifically?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, and
should I just go first?
Usually I let leadership go first, but since you're not playing in Maria Hill, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, gosh, Brian, don't even
What's
care about the team.
What are you talking about?
So yeah, see, this part is weird. Like I could hold Mutant Protectors and Polaris and have a great next turn, but I don't know that that's really the thing to do. And I have this full blast. I would love to just smack him with that. Although I almost wonder if that's worth it. Like, do I put Polaris out and then just hit him? That actually might be a plan. I might do that. I think I'll hold these cards and see if I can make it work.
4, 5, 6.
All right. So I'm going to go digging for a card.
Let's see what we get. Tag training, second blast.
I mean, I
have one
could
of
play
these?
X Mansion round 1 here, but I mean, I also don't need to. I could just play Phase and Confused and do a lead from the front.
All right.
Yeah. So I could no, sorry, not lead from the front. I could use energy and lead from the front to Phase and Confuse him to cancel his activation at least, and then confuse him. So it means someone could stay down. And then I could use my X Mansion to play my interference and hold my quick shift. That could be my turn. So
All right. Sounds good.
technically, Phoenix could stay in Alter Ego and build this round if need be, because I could cancel an attack, confuse him, and then he attacks me and I defend and I can quick shift.
Well, he won't be confused because he's steady, but he'd be half confused.
Sorry, you're right.
Right.
Well, I think I'm just going to get rid of this tooth and nail. So I will flip up.
Okay.
And I'm going to attach practice defense to him. So he's got -1 attack. And then I will spend these 3 cards to play Polaris, give myself a tough. And then Polaris will knock off his tough, which I didn't deal any damage to him, so there's no card. And then, shoot, I can't do this, can I? Ugh, so frustrating. I have to spend a resource, and then I also have to spend on this, don't I?
I don't know how Cyclops plays.
Yeah, he has to spend a resource of any type, so I need 2 in order to do that. Ugh. Can anybody else flip up and remove the tough?
I mean, probably. If you want me to attack him and remove the tough.
I just don't
It
have
was either-
or share
so-
a resource with me. I don't know if is anybody playing a
I'm not.
X-Jet?
No, I wouldn't speed this round. I could change my thing up here, which really is get my mansion, get my interference, and then
well, let me see if I draw a double. If I had pitched those 3 and drawn, I would not have gotten a double. So that does not help. All right, so I attached that to him. I thought I had such a good plan.
But if you want, I can definitely flip up and help knock off that tough.
All right. Wow, this is a lot of allies. So then I guess I don't even know what I play then. I guess I play my commander, which is super confusing. And then I just hold all these cards. All right, I am done. I will hit him for 11 after this.
Nice.
Jean Grey.
Okay, so all right, knowing that I don't have any alter ego things going on, so I will just flip up. I've got 4 counters starting on my Phoenix Force. Since it's really my most expensive card and I really can't use Cyclops except for a resource, I will use my Strength and Cyclops just to bring out the Rise from the Ashes, just to get it out and have it off to the side when needed. I can do a basic attack for 1. You're saying to knock off that tough.
Yeah, and then I will call for an action.
Calling.
And I will spend a resource to attack him. And then I will full blast, so it'll deal 11 damage to him.
Nice.
And we will not put it on there, so that we remove 11 from Tooth and Nail.
Cool.
And give him a boost.
And I get a boost, right? Does it go on me or him?
Yeah, it goes on you.
Okay. How's that up? All right. I'm gonna tuck it under.
Right. So tooth and nail.
That is it. Thank you. Sorry, that was frustrating. I was like,
no, you're good.
Yeah.
So tooth and nail is gone, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Yep. The other option was to leave tooth and nail and flip him with this, but with the -1 attack, I feel like we're probably better to get rid of that card.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Especially as it gives you that extra encounter card. So the other thing I think I'm going to do instead of dishing out a psychic blast right now is just build a little more. So I'm going to burn that to get out my endurance since she only has 9 health. So that will at least get me up to 12. And then
Nice.
I will burn off one of my Phoenix forces to play my Phoenix Firebird, which, well, I can either put, how much other threat do we have going on? So then, you know what, I will do that.
I'm a thwarter this round, I think.
Okay, because I could use the Phoenix Firebird to ready myself and then thwart for 3. Or I could just use it to put 2 more counters back on.
That's
okay,
fine.
So
that sounds good. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. So I'm spending 1 to play Phoenix Firebird, and then I will remove 1 to ready myself, and then I will thwart for 3 off of Leave Us Alone.
Nice.
Cool. All right, and that will complete my turn.
So for me, I don't think I'm going to play the Phase and Confuse then. I'm going to play my Intangible Interference. I'll use an energy for the X Mansion, and no one needs health right now, right?
I think we're good.
I do not need help.
So in that case, I will use my action to flip my mass form to phased.
Yep.
I will flip up. And I will thwart for 2, so I stay in phased. I don't need this card, so I'm going to pitch it, and I'll have quick shift for when he attacks me.
Nice.
Here's my X-Jet.
If you want, Brian, I actually wonder if you stayed in solid and attacked him for 2.
I thought about that, but I was like, did we need the
you don't get a boost because we could just put 2 counters, right?
Yeah, okay. Well, this works out the same then. So put 2 threat back on the main. I thought about that, but I was like, oh, should I just bring the main down to 1?
I think it's better to get counters on him now because we can hit him and right, like just put the damage over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, load up the bell tower. And then I've always found that it's helpful, because obviously this needs 9 to flip. So you get it to like 8, and then you hit them hard, and then that way you'll go beyond 9, and you'll get to 12 or 13 or something like that. So that way you can stay ringing a lot longer.
Yeah.
Sorry, somebody just sent me a message. It's Brian from the store, and I'm trying to get back to him. Why is it not doing that for me? All right, I'll have to get him in a second.
Yeah, at least it's not Brian from the basement, because that'd be very confusing.
Look at this. Look at this. I have Mutant Protectors and Nightcrawler after all my...
Woot.
after all my complaining. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. All right, he's going to add 3 threat to the main scheme. He's attacking me for 1, which is kind of funny.
With a boost that's under you.
With a boost. So I guess I'll be the one to play. I'll use my Phoenix to play Mutant Protectors, put Nightcrawler out.
Bam.
Actually, I'll use my Perseverance to play it and put Nightcrawler out. And then he'll come in defending, and he's going to get attacked for 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 2. And if this activation is an attack, take 2 indirect damage. Ouch. So I will put 1 on him and 1 on me. And then I can either have him killed or I can bring him back to my hand. I don't think either is that helpful based on the resources I have.
He's got 3 health, right? So you could just take the 2 indirect And then
No, he only has
X-Mansion
2
is
health. He has 2
oh,
health.
he only has 2
Only has
health.
2
Got
health.
it.
So if I pay the resource and put him back in my hand, I can't really play anything next turn anyway. But I can't use Phoenix, so I'll put him back in my hand. I have to spend a resource to put him back and see what I can do.
Okay.
All right. Attacking Phoenix for 1.
I think right now, just take it on the chin.
+2.
Okay.
It's 3.
All right.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. The same as you, I had endurance in her, and then when I realized she had that shield, I wasn't
Right.
sure whether endurance. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense
Mhm.
because you just get more health. Like for the long game, it's certainly good, but it's like I don't know. I feel like I'm competing for deck space now. You know, there's so many good
Yeah.
cards,
Oh, yeah,
staple cards.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like,
No, you're definitely right. Because why use endurance when you have Rise from the Ashes?
yeah. Oh, well,
True.
and she also has a shield.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She does have a
She
shield.
has a shield that blocks
Yeah,
5. Yeah.
yeah. She has that shield as well, which she could put on someone else. If she's willing to share. But yeah,
Mm.
cool.
So he's attacking me.
All right, stacking you for 1.
So I quick shift to draw 2, right? And then I defend.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna quick shift, draw 2 because I'm in phased. And then I drew another quick shift. So let me just do that one
There
and
you
draw
go.
2 more. And then I will defend.
Nope. You count as defending because the card says defense.
Okay, so are you telling me that I can't oh wait, no. Yeah, I'm defending, so I don't need to exhaust.
Correct.
Got it. Cool.
+3, so you get hit for 4, which you take no damage, and then it flips.
And then I flip to mass form
Yep.
or to solid form. Cool.
That's exactly it. Yep.
Oh, I was
Yeah, it's
exhausting
funny.
myself
It's
for no
just
reason
like
then.
it's just like parsing it all out slowly, right? It's going like I play this card, now I am
Yeah.
attacking. I
Yeah.
do the event on the card. Since I attacked, like it's just like slowing it way down to see what you gotta do. All right, I get exhausted and burning hunger. So this is going to remove a power counter from Phoenix Force and then surge. Now we are angry. So he's going to have this on him, and we have to deal him damage to get rid of these tokens. Otherwise, he has overkill. Loose ends. So we're going to search for a copy of your obligation and reveal it. So you lose another counter.
Okay, so now I'm
And
down to 0.
Surges again.
So I'm flipping. So Phoenix Force, I am now unleashed.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So
No, you can't flip. No, you can't. Oh, that's it?
Well, I'm out of counters. Yeah, because I used 2 during
Doesn't
my
it start
turn.
with 4?
Yes, and I
He
used
used 2.
I spent 1 to play a card. The card that I played spent 1, and then you just removed 2.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
so
you are
I'm now
flipped.
unleashed. Bring it on.
And you are getting assaulted. He's attacking you for 1+1 plus a boost.
He's attacking me?
Yeah.
How dare he? All right, this time I think I will. Well, wait, 1 + 1 and a boost. So 2 plus, well, I don't want to lose Rise from the Ashes so early in the game, so I will defend for 2.
+2, so hits you for a total of 4. Sounds like you take 2 damage.
I take 2 damage, so I'm down to 7. Okay.
And Shadowcat gets Master Plan. So we are putting out Guard the Bell Tower. When revealed, remove chime counters from the bell tower. Darn it. He defeated our system. All right. And the raccoon passes to you, Phoenix. You are first.
Okay, well, I'm currently exhausted. I think my plan of attack here.
Oh, wait, no, I go first. I apologize. I have to remember.
Oh, that's right, because you have your
Yes.
thing out. Right.
Man, and there's just nothing I can do. I got 2 cards. So
Okay.
I guess I flip.
You do you.
I don't even know what tactic I can get. Are we dealing damage to him this turn?
Yeah, I could totally deal damage to him.
Cool. So I'll put exploit weakness on him. All right, I am done. Go ahead, Phoenix.
Okay, so I can either bring up my mansion, the Avengers mansion, that is, or I could ignore that. I could bring out Angel and bring out Plan B, although I won't be able to use Plan B this turn since I don't have any more counters to use as a resource. So I think for my long game, it was that Plan B. So that's the approach I'm going to do. So Angel only costs 2. So I will bring him out, and then I will pitch mind control because we don't have any minions in play yet.
Right.
I'll pitch that to at least. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say X Mansion can heal Cyclops.
Okay. I'm at 10. Well, can you heal Jean Grey?
I absolutely can. I don't know if he's gonna end up down as well.
Yeah, well, I'm at 7. I'm okay, because obviously I have Rise from the Ashes. I could flip down next turn.
Yeah. Because most likely I think I would be flipping down, but I might not have to. But
yeah.
Go ahead. Continue your turn.
Okay. Well, that unfortunately is my turn. Although I could have Angel. I don't know if we necessarily want him to attack for 2. And
It
then
would
get
be
that
3.
boost card. Oh, okay. Would be 3. Well, we can either have him attack for 3 or thwart for 1.
So
Probably
yeah,
attack for 3 is better.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the weird part is we don't put anything on the bell tower. So I don't know if we just want to ignore the bell tower. Are we just kind of ignoring the bell tower?
Maybe for now until we get rid of his
and thwart it.
Yeah.
All right. So attack for 3, get rid of one of these tokens, and you take a card.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, over to me.
Yep.
Okay, I'll play a Ready to Rumble. And then I will start with which you said is an attack of 3, right?
Yep, it's +1.
Okay, so I will
Down to
attack
37
for 3. Give me a card. So after I attack, solid changes to phased. I Ready to Rumble, and I ready up. I will punch the bell tower for 3.
You can't punch the bell tower because this is in play.
Oh, got it. Okay, then I am going to punch Venom for 3.
Okay. 34.
When I do that, I go to solid form. I will then use Lockheed and my solid form to Shadowcat Surprise to deal 3 damage to him. Ready.
Yep, he's down to 30.
Change forms. Is it 1 extra or is it just off basic attacks?
Increase the amount of damage attack charge case from each attack by 1. All attacks.
Okay, so Shadowcat Surprise was 4.
Yep.
Not 3.
Yep, I got it. I did 4.
I am now in phased form. So I will use Phase Strike to do my Airwalk and remove 4 threat from the bell tower.
Okay.
Cool.
And then I will thwart for 2 off of the main.
Nice. And now you can take all those punch, right?
And
it doesn't matter.
And I have X-Jet in hands. Mansion heals Cyclops because you took that action since you're alter ego. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll keep X-Jet in hand. So that was what? 3, 4 flips? That was 1, 2, 3
flips. It was awesome.
Nice.
All right. We're adding 3 threats to the main scheme. It's at 7, so that's not a worry. He is attacking Phoenix for 2 plus 2 boosts.
Well, I think I'm probably gonna have Angel take this one on the chin.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so it's +1, and then it is remove 2 chime counters from the bell tower, and you take a damage.
I do take a damage. Okay, so I'm at 6. Okay.
Then he is attacking Shadowcat with 4 boosts.
Defending.
That's a good call. +2, you get a symbiote. +3, remove a time counter. 4. So he attacks you for 6. You don't take
no
any.
damage. Switch to solid.
And then the
And
symbiote
then
hits you for
symbiote
2.
hits me for 2.
Yep. And he schemes against me for 2 +2 is 4. And now this is actually at 11. Slightly an issue. All right, Phoenix gets threat or menace, so you can change forms. If you stay in hero form, we place 2 threat on the main scheme. If you go to alter ego, you can't change forms next turn. I'm going to assume we're just going to put 2 threat on the main scheme.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
2 threat, or you can't change forms. You get a common criminal, surges into an advance. 2 +2 is 4. Look at this going up super fast. And he gets an improvised weapon, so we can spend 1 of each to get rid of it. Otherwise, he's got a boost icon. This passes to Shadowcat, but I go first.
Okay. Call for actions on my own turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
Go
going to
for
use
it.
my solid form and phase strike to do Shadowcat surprise to kill the guy in front of me, which readies me and flips me to phased form.
You want to kill the criminal or the symbiote?
No, the symbiote. The symbiote.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I get this danger room down or if I get Jocasta out. I can hit this guy, right?
You could spend a physical since you're an alter ego to just take him out.
All right. I'll punch him and then I draw a card, right?
Yep.
There is a mutant protectors. So I have Professor
Keep losing
X,
chat.
but I don't have the extra resource for getting there. All right. So then I got to go get something. Oh, you know what I should have done? I know what I should have done. I should have gotten this and put the priority target on it. And then I would draw 2 cards, right?
Yeah, makes sense. It's
right.
not a hero
All
thing.
these
I mean,
cards.
it's not a hero action for that stuff, right?
Right. Now I have all these cards that I want to do to set up what I want to do. But I don't know if that's the best play. But maybe it is. So I'll use these
I'm
2 to
for
play
6 this
Danger
round.
Room. Okay. I'll play these to do Danger Room. And then if I do, I could hold my defense training. So then I will spend these 3 to play Jocasta and go get my mutant protectors. And I will flip up and I will thwart for 4.
Nice. Nice.
Done.
Cool.
Over to me then, since I'm technically first player. I'll pitch a Ready to Rumble to do an airwalk since I'm in phased form for 4 threat.
Yep.
Off of the main. I will thwart for 2. And then I will be flipping down. What's the threat like? Can I flip down?
Oh yeah, it's at 7.
Okay. I'll flip down. I'll hold on to this X mansion just in case Phoenix is flipping down.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'd like to flip down if I can. I don't know if we necessarily want to have both two of us down on the same turn.
That's why I was saying maybe
Yeah.
I don't flip down.
It's totally fine. It's not an issue. This is at 7 out of 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I will flip down.
Okay. It's not necessarily what Steve would call a sexy turn. But I could bring out Wolverine, or I can hold off on Wolverine and I can bring out a helicarrier. And then flip down, and I can use my plan B as well. So anyway, input from the peanut gallery. What do you guys think? Which would be more beneficial right now?
I always like to build with the carrier, but
Same.
he's so stinking good that like he could just start adding 3 bell counters here every turn.
True.
That's true. And at the same time, he said he is going to flip down, which means he's going to have a full hand size. Means Wolverine could easily come out next round. But
true.
I also have X-Mansion, so we could, like Brent just
I would
said,
specifically not plan B and risk losing Wolverine.
Yes,
right.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, right, yeah. If I do it that way, then okay. So then, why don't I do that? The helicarrier will come back around. So I'll use my energy, and I can use both of these to bring out Wolverine, leaving me with 1 card in my hand. So I will use that to deal 2 damage to the enemy, which is not an attack, of course. And then yep. And then I am flipping down. I'll recover for 3, and then that gives me 1 power counter back on Phoenix Force, which I am still unleashed. Yep.
So do you need the X-Mansion?
That puts me to 9. With the mansion, that'll take me up to 10, because that hits you for 1. Is that correct?
Yeah, gives you 1.
Okay. So yeah,
I think you should take it if you need it, Brian, because
I have 7.
Rise.
It puts me to 8.
So use
He's got Rise from the Ashes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian, take
I'll go to
mansion.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
Sweet. Oh,
right,
and I'm sorry. We can also have Wolverine throw 3 on the bell tower.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Cool.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not draw a single ally.
See.
All right.
It's still perfect.
It's still
there.
there.
The downtime.
All right. So this goes to 10.
My suit.
And then who was first? Was this turn 3?
I was first.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually swap this out. It's too big.
3, 4, 6.
Yeah, perfect. Just use the Con of Heroes.
It was fun.
I mean, you could leave him in the top right corner there so we could see him.
Exactly.
Off the mat. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, now you can actually make out his face.
There you go. Awesome. I like it.
All right. So he is scheming for 3 plus you're stunned.
Okay. Is it?
I'm gonna let you track stun.
Yeah, I'll track my own stun.
It's a +1 boost.
Yeah, but is it only on attacks, his symbiotic strength?
I don't think so.
I thought that was a boost, right?
It's a boost icon right here. Right? This happens on everything, not just attacks?
Yeah, everything gets +1 boost.
Yep. So he'd be 1, 2, +1 is 3, right?
Got it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of built it in when I said he's going to scheme for 3.
Cool.
Which was probably silly. He's going to attack me. How dare he attack me? I think I'm just going to take it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go to 5. And then he's going to scheme again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yikes! That went up fast.
Yeah.
Does he still have your upgrade on him that makes him less?
No, because it goes away at the end of the round.
Right. It only stays in play.
It only stays on minions.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to add Now We're Angry, a symbiote, and a biting retort. He's going to activate against you, and he gets +1. We're going to lose here. Is that 19? Scheme? We are not going to lose. Does he get an additional boost? No, he just gets +1 to his boost. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So that goes to 24. So I guess when I said we're fine, we were not.
Yeah. You lied.
There we go. This will pass to me, and I will go first.
Normally.
Right.
Indeed. All right. So, man, I got.
Listen to justice.
Yeah. All right, I will do tactical brilliance to remove 3 threat and get any card. Is it one? It's a tactics card. So then you can spend a resource. That's a little weird. All right, so I'll put out this priority target on him. And then I will spend my protective training to do my optic blast and kill him. Draw 2 cards. And I got my visor. So I will thwart for 2 to bring it down. I will flip down. And then I will use my protective training to put out a defensive training, and I'll go shuffle a mutant protectors back in. I am done.
Nice.
Phoenix is up.
Okay. So I'm down, and I also happen to have Cerebro in my hand. So I'm wondering, does it pay to? I can put Cerebro into play, obviously, but then do I want to use it to like hunt for Professor X, which will then use up most of my resources? Of course, you know, he could thwart for 3, but additionally, I could use, instead of Professor X, my telepathic trickery, which will remove 4, and then it would stun and confuse him, which of course he's steady, so he'd be semi-stunned and semi-confused.
That's all right. I think.
Which I'm
also,
thinking
don't
that
forget
might be the
to
better
heal
play.
Wolverine.
Yes, thank you. And Wolverine does get to heal for 1. Right. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, Bromby, sorry, there was patrol, so I would just do the opposite order. Same result.
Okay. All right. Well, then what I'm thinking my better play here is, let me bring out my suit. And then
I know I was thinking that you could thwart with Professor X for 9, but you are unleashed.
Right. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I'm actually trying to get myself restrained, believe it or not. So if I recover again, that will give me another counter. So I could do, well, actually, I think the better play here is, because I want to get that team out as well. So let me spend Cerebro and downtime. So I'm going to flip up, or heck, I will recover. So that will take me to 12 and give me another counter back. Then I flip up, spend the 2 of these to do telepathic trickery. That removes 4. It will semi-stun and confuse him.
Perfect.
Yep. Then let's have actually Wolverine thwart for 1.
Okay. Cool. Now it's down to 14, so we're a lot safer.
Okay. All right. Little breathing room. And instead of discarding Tac Team to play Plan B, I'm going to hold on to Tac Team and try to get that out next turn. Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. And so now let's keep in mind, I do have Retaliate 1 since I am unleashed.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Cool. Okay.
I'll X-Mansion and I'll go back to full health. I'll play Kitty's bedroom, with her little toys. Since I'm in phase form, I will draw a card. Of course, I would draw a genius and grossly overpay for this X-Jet.
I think you have to be flipped up.
No, you just have to be flipped up to use it. Exhaust the X-Jet, generate a resource for an X-Men trait.
For an X-Men, right. I do remember that.
So I will pay 4 to play it. I will flip up. I will trigger my Moxie. I will use the X-Jet to play Ready to Rumble. And then I will thwart for 3.
Nice.
Perfect.
You know, speaking of the Kitty's room card and the stuffed animals on her bed, I don't know if this is original art for the game or not, but I thought it would have been really fitting if there was a stuffed dragon, you know, instead of a stuffed teddy bear.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
that would have been good. I like it. All right, I'll be able to put rock slide out. Where do I deck and discard pile? So that's good. All right, we good?
yep.
Adding 3 threat. He's scheming against me for 2 plus 0 plus 1 is 3. So that goes to 17. Then he's attacking Phoenix for 1, 2, 3. A boost with a +1.
Yeah, I'm gonna defend, or actually, for 2.
So it's going to be 6 total.
6 total, and then minus my 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack Shadowcat.
Who will defend?
And we remove 2 chime counters.
After I defend, solid.
Oh, sorry.
form.
It's on quiet side, so you take a damage. But you don't take damage when you're defending, right?
That's right.
And then you flip over.
And now I'm solid form. And when I flip, Ready to Rumble will trigger and ready me.
And we've gone through his deck once. We do not have justice.
No. And there's only one chime on the bell tower, is that right?
Yeah,
Hey,
Currently, yeah.
okay.
we've had a lot to clean up. I get a common criminal. Then we get the bell tower one again. So now
Hey.
there's 0 on the bell tower.
Dang.
He gets another one of these, which is really fine.
All right, we got to work on those now.
And Shadow of the Past for Kitty.
Oh, yeah. Hello, White Queen.
So I'm deaf and dumb with the White Queen.
Nope. You are just confused. You are not stunned. Oh, because you are already stunned.
I am
Got
stunned from earlier.
Yeah.
Then yes. All right, so the White Queen
Hellfire
comes
Club.
out. She is villainous, and while she's engaged with you, you are confused. And then the Hellfire Club comes out. It's an acceleration with 6 on it. And when you clear it, you have to go get a Hellfire pawn and put it in play engaged with you. Which I just shuffled in, and they're like 1 minions with guard and maybe 3 health.
Okay.
All right, this passes to Phoenix, but I am first. I'm trying to remember that. All right.
I have a question.
So,
Just sorry to cut you off. I have a quick question. When I attack to remove my stun, do I still flip?
No, because you didn't attack.
Correct. Okay, cool.
All right, I have nothing left in my deck to get. So I will put that out. I'm going to use my visor to punch out that common criminal. So this goes away. They go away. I draw a card, plus I draw 2 cards. So I get 3 cards here. Then, this is going to work. I will spend these 2 to put Beast out, and I will trigger Danger Room. And Danger Room will put a protective training on Beast. Then when I get Beast, I get a double resource back. Can I don't need to use your X-Jet. Never mind. I
think I need it.
Yeah. I don't think I'll need to heal. I will flip up and thwart for 2. I will play Tactical Brilliance and remove 3. Should I just clear this thing? I guess so, right? Then I go get any card, any tactics card. I should be careful when I say that. I don't think it matters what it is. And then I will play Blindfold. When Blindfold comes in, I look at the top 5 cards. I don't know what we care about. I guess just this has boosts. This is going to put enemies into play. This is going to stun us. Maybe that's a mess. And then we can just set this for boosts. Will I block? I'll probably block, so I'll take the 2. Get a symbiote. Oh, what's this going to do? 2 indirect damage to somebody? I could actually take the 2 indirect, maybe. All right, then Beast can thwart and Blindfold can thwart as well. Do you need me to deal any damage to get rid of these? Should I deal damage with Beast instead of thwarting?
If I don't go after the White Queen, then I can just go straight after Venom. I am going to do an all-out against Venom this round.
Oh, that's nice. So
okay. We just have to hit
Brian,
them twice to get rid of these, right?
Yeah. So I do have Shadowcat Surprise and a go all out for this round.
Okay, cool. So I'll
Now
let you do that.
So I can do a telekinetic attack, which would deal 9 damage with overkill. So that would get rid of White Queen. And then that would deal 4 over to Venom to hopefully, either get rid of those things, or maybe since it's overkill and not an attack, would it just go to him and not deal with those attachments? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's what it would do, but that would be fine.
Right. And
unless he doesn't
Brian,
care about the White Queen being in front of him.
Brian, were you saying you definitely need the X-Jet your turn?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Because the other thing I could also do is I have a telepathic trickery. I can remove 4 and stun and confuse him, which would then go through and he would be stunned and confused.
So this
one
is
turn.
this is what my move would be. I would attack to clear my stun. Then I would use solid and this to do. I would do a Shadowcat Surprise, which would flip me over. I would use the X-Jet to morale boost, and then I would use power and all of us to do a go all out. So yeah, I need the I would to do all of that. I need the X-Jet, unfortunately.
No,
this round.
no, no, you're totally good there. Okay, so I'm just trying to think, because I could do one or the other. Unfortunately, I can't do both this turn. So is it better to get rid of White Queen? And then we'll stun and confuse him next turn. I'll just hold on to the telepathic trickery.
Maybe, yeah. White Queen is villainous, and as long as she's with me, I'm confused and can't help you guys with threat.
Exactly. So let's do that. Okay. So not cards I necessarily want to get rid of now, but they'll come back around. And I can't use mental paralysis on White Queen since she is elite. So and nothing else. I'm just looking at the board right now. Okay. So I will use these with I think one of my counters to do the telekinetic attack. So that is 9 damage to White Queen with overkill.
So 4 goes on here.
Did you heal Wolverine when you started your turn?
No, I did not. Thank you.
Oh, you actually reminded me that I was going to use your mansion at the start of the turn.
Okay.
Okay. And then additionally, since unfortunately I'm already tapped, and threat is still not as much of a problem, I guess. We're what, 11 if I'm counting that right?
We're at 11 with 2, so it's going to go to 16. I mean, if one person's down, it should be fine.
Right. Okay. Well, no, I was going to say I could have Wolverine thwart for 1, since like we said, he is a beat cop.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, can kind of do that, and I'll just kind of keep them in play a little longer.
Yeah, either way, or you could get 3 counters on the bell tower, whatever you want to do. Oh, you know what I can do? Don't heal me. I'll use the thing to heal Wolverine.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So that'll heal Wolverine for 1. So then let's have Wolverine attack the bell tower for 3.
Perfect.
Cool.
Cool.
Shoot. And then I'm still holding on to these cards. I hate doing that.
You should just pitch them, man. Use one for the.
I'll use one for plan
pitch
B.
the other one.
All right. So we will do a shuffle. And okay. So plan B, I lose tack team. Plan B is just a 2 damage, not an attack. And then I do still have that telepathic trickery in my hand. So we'll stun and confuse him next turn.
All right.
Cool.
Perfect.
Over to me, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will attack, which will remove my stun. I will then use my solid form with phased and confused to do Shadowcat Surprise.
Surprise.
Now I could go straight after him if you want to remove those counters, right? As I'm assuming that's what we want to do.
Yeah, I think so. You're going to hit him
Okay.
for 3 here, and then for 6 with go all out, or is go out more than 6?
It's going to be 9. So
the other option is we could put 15 counters on the bell tower.
Yeah, that's the only other option. But I mean, he still attacks the same when the bell tower's flipped, right? He just will remove it from the bell tower instead of you guys.
Yeah,
Correct.
but also aren't his attacks decreased by 1? I think.
No,
damage.
We deal more damage.
Yeah,
we do more damage.
More damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one is better. The other one is to get rid of these so he attacks for fewer. Should we just go for that?
Let's just go straight for him. Let's just The thing is I probably will be flipping down because I won't be in phased form. So whatever boosts I'm getting are going to be for scheming. So that might not be the greatest, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. I can give you low ones.
Okay. So I ready up. I'm in phase form. I will use the X jet to do morale boost. So I'm +1 across the board. And then I'll power of leadership for go all out to do I'm a 3/3/3, so 9 damage.
He's
and
down
I
to
flip
10. These are gone.
to
Get another boost.
I flip to solid form after I do my attack. And then I will flip to Kitty Pride. I will use her action to go phased and Kitty's room to draw a card, which is my Moxie. And I'll just keep that for next round.
Brombe just chimed in and was saying, Brian, it isn't a forced flip on solid side.
It isn't? Correct. After you attack or defend.
It's a response.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm wanting to. It's not forced. Yeah, it's not forced, but I am doing it.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, Brombe.
Yes, thank you.
I do not want this card.
3.
I don't know exactly what the thing is there, but
I'll
go with it.
6.
Yeah, so I mean that's gonna go to 16, and then he's gonna scheme against Brian for like 6?
That's why I was asking if I should be hitting the bell tower with all of those instead of getting those boosts. That's why I was asking that.
But we should be fine. It's just if he draws in advance.
Yeah, because I could have literally just done 12 damage to the bell tower, right? So 3,
right?
Bring it to 6, and then do another 9, and they would be at what 15, something like that.
Yeah. It's all right.
Which means even if he's attacking big against you guys, it just all comes off the bell tower unless you use allies to block, and then it can all stay there.
Yeah. No, it's good. We're good.
All right, cool.
I mean, if he draws in advance, he draws in advance. What can we do? You know?
Yep, exactly.
All right. I think we already saw one advance too. Nope, that was in the previous one. So I guess it's a little riskier than I realized. All right, so we're adding 5. So this goes to 16. Then he is attacking Phoenix. For 2.
For 2, I'm at 8.
I can use blindfold if you want.
Yeah, otherwise, well, no, let's leave her out. I think right now, just this one.
Oh, sorry, I can actually tell you he's going to hit you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I can see the boost card.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so then let's defend.
All right, so he hits you for 5.
So I take 3. Okay, back down to 5.
Scheming against Brian for 2. Yikes. For for way too many. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That could be trouble.
Ouch.
That's 26.
Yeah. 26. I can't find all my 5s. All right. And it's not an attack, so you don't take any damage. Then he is attacking me. Am I just going to exhaust? Man. I got to use blindfold to get rid of threat, right? But I guess we're the same, so I might as well just use blindfold. So
Rambe is saying the attachment should be gone, by the way. Which attachment?
Yeah, I don't know which one.
The other 2 are gone. The one that we did damage to remove are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I
one
just
doesn't
took a
go away
while to
unless
get
we
rid of them.
pay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it did deal damage. All right, so he's hitting for 4 and blindfold is gone. All right, here we go. First card to Phoenix is Tooth and Nail.
Okay.
So if we deal damage to him, we get rid of this card. He's going to get a Friends and Family. So this is an obligation, and you have to spend 1 for your events. That's brutal. But you can discard an identity-specific card in Alter Ego to get rid of it.
Oh, ouch.
I get Loose Ends, so we have to search for my obligation, which is fine. I'm kind of like a George Stacy-esque thing here anyway, right?
Right.
Wait till it pulls my visor out. Although I can't attack until that's gone. All right, and then my second card is a symbiote, so we're good. All right, this passes to Kitty, but I am first.
I'll
Woo!
draw a card.
I'm going to heal Wolverine now before I forget. Okay.
2. Get rid of that.
Oh, I cannot attack
Then
while I have this,
you-
and I have to get rid of it in Alter Ego, so
Pay for
that
you,
stinks.
and then
It sucks that you can't call for an action with allies, you know, and have them do their thing.
Yeah. All right, so I think, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to get rid of Jocasta.
Wolverine heal
so
1.
I will,
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I got it, Brian. Thank you.
I will thwart for 6. Jocasta goes away, but I think I just can't focus on mutant protectors anymore. And then I got nothing.
I potentially have a double Moxie turn with a go all out.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll put an exploit weakness up there to help you out. I will flip down, put a mutant protectors back in my deck. And then I will also attach a priority target to this symbiote, I guess, if one of you wants to kill it. Can I put priority target on attached to any enemy? When attached enemy is defeated, the player defeated it draws 2 cards. I could put that on him, correct? He'd be defeated on stage 2?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
if you put it on that minion, I'll have Wolverine kill it. And then I'll draw 2 cards, which will allow me to play a little more here.
Yeah, I don't know who needs it more. I don't know who needs the card draw. So I assume
well,
Brian's going to kill here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
before I flip down, I'm going to get rid of this attachment.
sweet. So the thing that's attached to me, what does that one do? What doesn't allow me to do?
You have to pay 1 more resource for each event.
All I have to do is discard an identity specific and get rid of it.
Correct.
I don't have to exhaust or anything.
Nope, you don't have to exhaust or anything.
Okay.
You have to be an
I'll
alter
lose,
ego.
Yeah, which I am. I'll lose my IQ control and do that. Go ahead, Eric.
Okay.
You can do the Wolverine thing if you want. I
Okay,
don't
cool.
really need the cards.
Okay, so we're putting the attachment.
You're
on the-
actually first,
Nice.
though, Brian.
Oh, I'm first. All right. So I'll start by pitching my suit to play the. Wait, no. Am I pitching? Yes, I'm pitching the suit to play Death Focus, so that's out. And then you and you can do that. So since I want to stay in phased form, I will switch to solid form right now. And then when I flip up, I'll double Moxie. So I'll be +2 to everything.
Nice.
Nice.
And because I'm in solid form, actually, I can use it to help me with the go all out since I got the morale boost, which means the X jet could be for Eric.
Okay.
Well,
So
thanks.
yeah, I'll use the solid form and my morale boost to do the go all out, and I'll do 4, 8, 12 damage.
Nice.
Awesome. So are we putting that on the tower or are we hitting him?
Does it defeat him?
Yeah, he's at 10. +1, he takes 13.
It all depends on you guys whether or not you, because I will be flipping to phased form and I'll be able to defend for myself, right? So if you can,
let's put it on the tower. That's a huge hit, right? It gives us a whole bunch of time.
Oh my
sure.
God. Yeah.
So that's up to
9. So it's going to be at 16.
I
am wondering. I did flip down.
It was at
so it
was at 3, wasn't it? And I just did 12.
Yeah, and we
so it should be at
+1 exploit weakness.
Oh, +1.
Yeah.
Correct. Cool.
Nice. Okay. And then that flips the tower, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So ring
now he takes
inside.
+2 damage.
Cool.
And I think Eric is going to be able to stun and confuse him.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
So X Mansion, by the way, if you want, Brandt is still there for you.
Either heal Wolverine or Beast. Probably Wolverine.
Yeah, I would say Wolvie. Because he's about to take 2 damage, so he'll be up to 3 out of 4.
Okay, so Brandt is an alter ego. He triggers the mansion to heal Wolverine.
Cool. Thank you.
You got it.
Okay. Nice. All right.
And you have X-Jet as well at your disposal.
Right. Sweet. Okay. Excellent. All right. So, and Brandt, you already took your turn, right?
I did.
Okay. Sweet. Well, then I will use Wolverine to get rid of that symbiote.
Okay.
And then
you draw 2 cards.
I draw 2 cards. Oh, there's a first aid and Professor X. Look at that. Okay.
There you go.
So now we definitely have a lot of options here. Okay, so I think one thing I want to do is I'm going to use an Audacity, and I think this one to get up my team building exercise. So for those listening in, I realized as I was building out my deck that most of Phoenix's cards have that psionic trait. So team building exercise is a great card for her. Just like with Spider Ham, most of his all of his cards, I think, say cartoon.
Yeah,
I think they're all cartoons except one of them isn't. I think.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so then let me use this with my team building exercise to do a telepathic trickery. So that will remove 4 threat, and it will stun and confuse him.
Nice. Done.
Then I'm going to use the X-Jet. I'll pitch a first aid. I'll use a counter off of Phoenix Force, and that will get Professor X out. And then we can have him thwart for 3 as well.
And you can do one of his abilities, right?
Yes. So we either confuse the villain, he already is, stun a minion. We don't have any minions in play, do we? Nope.
No, just ready yourself and do another action.
That's right. Yeah. So I can ready, and then since I'm unleashed, I basically can attack for 3.
+1 is 5.
Nice.
And that also removes 5 from Tooth and Nail.
Yeah. Don't forget boost.
And you get a boost card. Yep.
Yep. But Professor X is going to take that one on his bald little scalp.
Okay. Little scalp. Oof. That was close. So
right, I did get a
Brandt, deal me an
person
encounter card,
units.
please, because I am decking out.
Brombe, I did use the team building exercise when I played the telepathic trickery. I used it to pay for that. I don't think you can use no, because it exhausts. You can only use team building once per round.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. I continue to have thwarting, so I'll try to hold that down. All right. So we're adding 1, 2.
Wait,
3,
hold
4,
on. I think I'm going to
5.
deck out 3. Yep, 4, and that's it. I have decked.
All right. So we're adding 5 threat that goes to 18. Then he is attacking Shadowcat, but he's stunned. And me, he's confused. Even though he's steady, we got him there. And then he is attacking Phoenix with an additional boost, but you are blocking, right?
Yes, Professor X says, I got this.
All right. So he will block, and it is +2, so he takes 4. Oh, wait, no. He takes no damage.
Oh, right,
We remove counters.
Yeah.
I thought that the bell tower is identity, not ally.
Oh, good call. I did not know that.
So the bell tower
Thank you.
does. So essentially,
yeah.
chump blocking with allies keeps chime counters on the bell tower.
Good call, Brian. I
Cool.
never
Yeah.
noticed that.
The more you learn.
I mean, well, I mean,
Yes.
I am very intimate
Familiar
with
with
this
this scenario.
scenario.
Yes. Yep. Oop, there goes my camera. And unfortunately, I decked out before Professor X was able to do his thing. So
Oh,
he
well.
is now at the top of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
discard pile.
I have my Professor X next.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But now I
All
finally
right,
have
he is
Storm in my
attacking
hand.
you.
Yeah.
He biting retort, so he's attacking Shadowcat with +1. Are you in
I
phase?
am defending. I am dephased.
Defaced.
You get a symbiote, so he attacks
I
you for
am-
3,
I am
and then you flip.
phased.
Your second card is Unstable Sentience, so he gets a boost. And you get a Common Criminal, so that surges into Volunteer Work, which is going to have 9 on it. Man, we got a lot of threat. I was like, there's no threat in the kit. I get a symbiote. You get a symbiote. He's going to advance 2 plus you get a Hellfire Pawn. It's got to change
For me?
Yep.
Right.
Which what the heck just happened? Okay, that was its boost. And then you get a Caught Off Guard, Phoenix.
I'm caught off guard with a pawn.
Yep.
Hey, let's get rid of. Well, I'll get rid of my. I was going to say I can get rid of my endurance. That will take me down to 2 health. Or I can get
Ouch.
rid of the plan B since I haven't been using it that much.
Yeah, pitch it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. And the pawn is guard, patrol, and surge. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll put out my priority target. I will use my team building exercise to punch out that criminal. And I will draw 3 cards.
And I'm assuming I don't know if you want the health, but I'm assuming you could trigger Mansion to heal Wolverine.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That'd be great. Thank you.
And then when your turn starts, he also heals.
And then he'll heal and then he'll be back to full health. Yep.
Yeah. And then he can take out some minions.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he'll take out that pawn, definitely.
I will use these 3 to play. Oh, it's got to be an X-Men, huh? Do I want to exhaust? No. All right. I'm going to flip. Then I'm going to use the 3 to play Polaris. She's going to give me a tough status card. Oh, shoot. Can't do it that way because I have to be an X-Men, but I want to use Danger Room on her. So one of you gets a tough status card.
Give it to Phoenix.
All right. Thank you.
Then I will trigger Danger Room to put a protective training on her. She'll punch out this symbiote, or I can punch out the one in front of you, Shadowcat. Is that helpful?
Yes, because then
Brian,
I
sorry.
can go all out on Venom.
He does have 5 health, so you'd have to get rid of that.
He only has 5 health.
Yeah.
Well, my go all out is only going to be for 6.
Okay. I will flip. I'll play Tactical Brilliance. I'll clear 3 threat off of the main scheme. I will draw a card. Whatever card I take back, I'm going to put Protective Training on Wolverine.
Cool.
He's got +3 health.
Nice.
Then Beast. Beast will kill my symbiote, and then I will thwart for 2 on the main scheme. Done. So it goes to Phoenix.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. All right. So Wolverine will heal for 1. I will use him to take out the pawn in front of me. That goes away. Then I can. Do we get rid of all the other minions? I'm looking.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so now it's just more threat removal that we kind of looks like we need to kind of take care of. Okay.
I have Professor X for 3, and because I'll be doing it go all out, that will remove the is that Tooth and Nail?
Yep.
Yeah, so my go all out will remove that. We'll flip him, and Professor X has 3 off of whatever.
I
So
could
that's what I
bring
got.
out Storm if we want.
Should be huge.
Storm-
Yes.
Yeah.
You
so
mean
let's
Stormy
do-
Daniels?
Yeah, exactly. Stormy Daniels. So I will use team building, which then takes her cost down to 3, because she's already -1 since I'm Phoenix. So I will burn these 3 cards, bring out Storm. Then let's have her move 2 threat from a scheme, and then she can thwart for 2.
You're going to hit for 5, right, Brian?
I will be hitting for 6.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
So we'll just put
5.
on Tooth and Nail, and it'll go away.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
Nice.
Do you need me
Storms are great.
to? I could either, because I haven't done a basic, or I could flip down and recover. Although I'm tough,
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah. You're tough, but you're also down to 2 health, right?
5, because
5
I
health.
did hold on to the endurance.
So, but
you would get
if
a counter.
That's right. I was
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
say, if you flip down recover, you at least get a counter.
Yeah, so let's do that then. If you guys are cool with me flipping down.
Yep, we're both
Okay.
up.
Nice. Okay. So I will do that. I will recover for 3, get a counter, and that will conclude my turn.
All
Nice.
right, over to me. I will use 3 cards, Sorry Moxie, to play Professor X, who will ready Shadowcat. And then I will use Mass Form and X-Jet to go all out. For
Nice.
6,
All
which
right,
is
so
actually
that will-
7. Not that matters, but it flips him, removes
Yeah.
the Tooth and Nail. I will move
Yeah.
to phased form.
All right, so we all get 2 face down boosts.
Hey.
Professor
starting with
X
me.
will thwart for 3.
Got it. So that's down to 8. Did you go through your deck?
Who, me?
Did I just not do this
No,
card?
we
Yeah.
No,
both
you-
did. We both did last turn, and
Yeah,
we resolved
last
that.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah, I did give you all your cards. I don't know where this boost
Yeah.
is from.
You were dealing everybody 2 face down boosts because of, and you may have
Yeah,
picked up an
2,
extra
2.
one accidentally.
That's
Yeah,
possible.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
because I should have already
I
gone
might have
through
forgot a
that.
card, but I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No. Oh wait, were you giving me a boost for attacking him? That's why.
I did. There's 3
Okay.
here.
Then you were just grabbing an extra one
Yeah, I don't know.
because
All right, he
I
is
used
flipped
yeah.
and at 60 health and a tough, and he has retaliate and steady.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And the first time you attack him, you get 2 boost cards.
Interesting.
Are we done? Are you waiting on me?
Yeah. Sorry. I
Sorry.
wasn't
I didn't
sure
think you'd
what was
finished your
happening.
turn.
Yeah.
I thought you hadn't finished your turn. All right. Oh, you know what that boost card is? It was on Venom. I remember now.
Mm.
It should be on Venom, and Brown Bay just said it. See? Oh, I think I drew one too many cards. We're good.
This is why we have a chat
Yes.
to keep us honest.
There you go. All right. So we are adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threat. So it's going to go to 14. That's not too bad considering where we've been. He is going to attack me with +3 boosts.
Yeah, Professor
And
X.
lo and behold, no, I'm going to play Rock Slide.
Oh, nice.
With a Mutant Protectors. So he's going to get attacked for I get a pawn. I remove 2 tokens from here. +2. So he attacks for 5, which is perfect because then Rock Slide will retaliate and he'll lose his tough.
Nice.
Sweet.
Then this pawn will attack me for 2. Hey, Mutant Protectors. All right, and Gene, he's going to scheme.
Yep.
For 2 + 0 + 0 +
Nice.
1.
Okay, I like that.
So only 3.
Was there a remove chime counter?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the encounter.
I didn't say it. Yeah, I didn't say it. I just did
it.
All right, and then he's attacking Shadowcat.
Yeah, who is going to be quick shifting to draw 2 cards.
Okay. And he's going to remove 2 chime counters, and we remove a threat. And then it's, for 7, but you take none.
I take none. I am now solid mass form.
Perfect. And we all get a card. He accelerates, and it's go time.
Yeah.
We got to deal that 60 damage now.
Yeah. Here's a question. A training upgrade, right? So I have a protective training on Wolverine. Am I able to discard that to put a different training upgrade on him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't know the answer.
Yeah. Okay. Because I have an attack
Violent
training.
tendencies.
Yeah. Okay.
You get an additional boost whenever you attack him.
Oh, lovely.
Burning hunger. So you are restrained, right? Sorry, you are unleashed.
I am unleashed. Yes.
All right. So we get Dark Phoenix.
Oh, great. Because we had nothing else to worry about.
Dark Phoenix, and she puts Consume the World into play.
Yep.
So she is tough. She has 12. She is villainous. And this has 6 on it with another boost. And exhaustion for Shadowcat.
Oh, no.
Into a common criminal. Into now we're angry. This passes to Jean Grey, and I take the first turn.
Mr. X is gone. Well, if he exhausted me, he just ruined my turn because I had go all outs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I can do in that case is I can morale boost one of you.
Oh, okay.
And I can remove 2 threat with an airwalk, and I can potentially just give an X jet away as well. Because him exhausting me kind of hosed me for the turn, so
I can exploit weakness Dark Phoenix if we want to get rid of her.
Probably not a bad idea. Otherwise, with a combined attack with my allies, I could get rid of her, but not with a single attack.
Okay. I can't get rid of the pawn in front of me, so I can't remove threat.
Okay.
Do you have anything, Brian? Do you have a Shadow Cat surprise?
No, unfortunately, I have an airwalk, which is only going to be 2 instead of 4 because I'm not phased. But I can morale boost one of you so that you're all +1, +1, +1.
Yeah.
And
yeah, unfortunately, I can't attack because of this lost visor.
Yeah, he kind of hosed me on the exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know what I can do. Because if I put this on the pawn, I can kill him, and then I can thwart. But I don't think that's the best use of this card.
Right.
So I think I have to do this when I flip down. If I can flip down, maybe I can't flip down.
Right, but you're unable to attack until you do flip down.
Right.
Right.
Well, and this threat is at 16.
Yeah.
And it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 every turn.
Yeah. I unfortunately don't really have a turn. I don't think because of the exhaustion.
All right. Well, these two will remove the Hellfire Pawn. Because it doesn't sound like we got a lot of options. So I'm going to start moving us. I think I don't care about whether I can attack. I'm just going to thwart.
All right. Well, if should I give you the morale boost, or am I giving it to Eric over here?
You're going to give it to Eric.
Yeah, and then then I'll attack for 4 with that.
I am going to snag an upgrade that I don't have. Darn it. I was hoping I could get a punch upgrade. And get rid of the criminal, but I cannot. So I mean, I could. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I will put exploit weakness here, and then I can use the danger room or whatever it is, the other one, the X mansion, to heal something, an ally or somebody. I don't know what makes the most sense.
Storm.
Yeah. Let's heal Storm for 1.
All right. That's all I got. I couldn't get rid of this criminal, but it only punches for 1, so it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay. So I think I'm up next. Yes.
Yep.
All right. So I am not going to do another recovery. So that way I can attack for 4. But first I'm going to have Wolverine attack Dark Phoenix for 3 plus whatever else.
1, right?
What was the boost that you put on her? The upgrade?
+1 damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so that does that. Then I will attack Dark Phoenix for 4.
Goes to 8.
Okay, then I'm going to.
I'm morale boosting you, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I attacked for 4 plus the 1.
Got it. Yeah. So she's at 9. So she needs 3 damage.
Nice. Okay. Well, Storm has that because I am pitching this to put a attack training on Storm, which gives her +1 attack and 2 extra hit points. And then Storm will finish off Dark Phoenix when she attacks for 3.
Nice.
Okay.
Does that make sense, or do we need Storm to remove threat? Brian, you can't. You have a non.
I only have 2 threat.
Yep, we're good.
I'm going to be able to remove 4 threat in just a second.
Okay.
Yep. So let's do that. I'll remove 4 threat, and then we semi-stun and confuse Venom.
Perfect.
Oh, and actually, I totally forgot my team building exercise, so I can hang on to a card. Let's hold on to this. And I can ready and then attack for 4 again if we need. Or
so for me, I think if It could be a thwart because it does go up by quite a bit, and I think I kind of need to flip down.
Okay. All right.
So if you ready yourself,
yeah,
you could attack Dark Phoenix, and then Storm could thwart.
But he's thwarting for +1 anyways because of the morale boost.
Right, but I
But he only thwarts for 1.
Yeah, I thwart for 1 plus the 1 from the morale boost.
So does that make sense? You ready, you attack, you kill Dark Phoenix.
Yep.
And then Storm thwarts for essentially 4, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
1, and then we push 2.
All right. I'll play a Phoenix Firebird. I'll get rid of a counter. That readies me. And then you're right. And then I attacked for another 4 to get rid of Dark Phoenix, and then Storm thwarts for 3.
Perfect.
Yep.
Now we got that threat down to 6.
And at least you're still tough. Right.
And I'm still tough. Yeah. Exactly.
So over to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Deft Focus is going to do an airwalk for 2 off of the main.
Okay.
The X-Jet is going to put down a Ready to Rumble. I will flip down. I will switch the solid to phased, and I will use Kitty's Room to draw a card. There's my a Shadow Cat surprise for next round.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, then I think we all have to flip up and just use these chime counters to stay alive, right? While we do
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So,
all right, I should be in pretty good shape next turn, actually.
As long as I don't get exhausted, I probably should be.
Get my visor. I can ready ricochet beam, so I should be okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this goes to 11. That's not too bad. He is attacking Phoenix, but you are tough.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he attacks for 3, 4, 5. The tough goes away.
Yep.
6. Sorry, I missed 1. Then he is scheming against Kitty for 2. Plus 2 is 4. So this is going to go to 15. Plus 0. And he's going to scheme against me for 2 plus 2 is 4. And it goes to 19. That is fine.
Okay.
And then we get cards. Hold on. Did I miss a boost? 2 plus 2. So it should be plus 1 on each of us because I missed this. So it's at 21.
Yeah.
All right. Phoenix, he advances.
Ouch.
So 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So it goes to 25.
Let's fade another advance.
Fighting retort. This might be the end.
Don't jinx us.
What does it do?
2. It gives plus 1 boost icon when he activates, and he activates.
Okay.
But we're okay. So it's plus 2 boost icons if it's an attack. So it's 2 plus 1 is 4, and we go to 29.
Oh my gosh.
And I get a lashing out.
Okay. How much health does he have?
60 on the dot.
Still 60.
We dealt 0.
Okay.
This passes to Kitty, and I am first. So threat removal is the name of the game.
Yeah, I guess lesson learned is you see, you kind of always need a justice player.
Yeah. So.
Or at least know you're not going to have one, right?
Well, yeah.
Because my deck I could do a lot more thwarting. But I built something totally different. So I'll get my visor back, I guess, finally, so I can attack. And then what is the plan gonna be?
Mansion can heal somebody for 1.
Okay.
Probably Storm.
Storm or yeah.
Let's go with Storm.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, I will use Colossus to punch. Actually, should I draw cards? Let me see what I have in here. I might not have any upgrades. I do not. All right, so I will use Colossus to punch out this criminal and draw a card. I will flip up And then what do I need to do? I need to play Tactical Brilliance. So I will play that, remove 3 threat. This is just a pile of threat. And then get any card back, which means I could get another Tactical Brilliance, which I think is the smartest thing to do. And then I will use my Ricochet Beam and Angel to play my Tactical Brilliance and remove 3 more threat and get my other Tactical Brilliance. And then I will put this practiced defense on him. I can ready myself and return a card. Do you want 2 power counters, Phoenix?
Oh, yeah.
Or
wouldn't
should I
hurt.
just remove 3 threat?
Um,
I'll do it.
yeah.
So you can
Okay.
take, I can get a card back, or you can get 2 counters. I'll give you 2 counters, and then I can still exhaust to get rid of 2 threat.
Sounds good. Yep.
Beast will get rid of 2 threat. I'm thwarting.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need a justice player. We got this.
We have no minions in play, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, then Polaris can hit him for 3. So he goes to 57. She takes 2.
I think I have 25 damage.
3 comes off of this. Nice. And then do I want Rock Slide for a blocker? Or do I want to just deal 4 damage? I'll just deal 4 damage. So there's 4 more. He's down to 53. This is down to 2. And this is gone. Actually, I'll hit him with Rock Slide first so that this card is gone. So I get 2 more boosts. But I can just stand and take it because there's all these counters.
Right.
And you might be able to quick shift, Brian. So, all right, I'm done.
We'll
Sorry,
see.
that took a while.
No, you're good.
No worries. It's perfect because I was trying to map out my turn here.
Mm-hmm.
If nobody uses the X-Jet, which you totally should, I can deal 4 damage to him.
I might not need the X-Jet here. So I'm going to start. I'm going to
totally
stay in
use it.
phase form.
If I use the X-Jet, I could deal 9 damage.
Okay. Let's see here. I will stay in phased form. I will flip up. I will use the Moxie. So now I am a 3/3/3 for the turn. Which means I punch for 4 essentially against this guy right now. So I attack for 4, which means start with 4 damage.
Sorry, Brian. I'm removing inappropriate spam from the chat.
All good.
Oh, right.
I do hear you. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
That's
Tactical
more
Brilliance
first.
can only get tactics cards. Darn it. I knew I was doing something wrong there. All right, so how do I take the other one back? So I'll put 3 threat back on because I only did it twice.
And Brandt, there's one more comment.
I was thinking that is a powerful combo.
Yeah, there's still one more comment to.
Yeah. Unless that's Brombe, chiming in. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I reported 1 and I removed 3 others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here, I'll do it. Let me see if I can do it.
Sorry, everybody.
Report.
Let's see.
I only see 4 and they're all reported.
I just got it. I got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Nice.
All right. So instead, I will grab a tactics card, and I'll put it because I spent 2 for tactical brilliance, so I could have just put an exploit weakness on him, and then these would deal +1.
Does that mean he takes extra damage?
Yep.
So he'll take bonus 2 damage.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to start by flipping up. I did my Moxie, which means I'm now a 3/3/3. So I'll begin by punching him for 5.
Sweet.
Which will flip me into solid form. I will use my solid form and Deft Focus to Shadowcat Surprise, which will punch him for 5.
Surprise.
Ready my hero, and I will flip again to.
You're doing 5 because you're doing all the math, correct?
Yes. So I've
Plus
done
2, yep.
5. I've done 5 with the basic attack. I've done 5 with Shadowcat Surprise. So that's 10 in total so far.
41, yep. You take 2 retaliates.
All good. I will be taking a bunch of retaliate probably because
Thank
I
you,
got still
Brombe,
more
for
to go.
reporting.
Yeah.
I will punch for another 5. Take
All
my
right,
1
so
retaliate.
36.
I flip to solid form again. I will then use 2 more for another Shadowcat Surprise. Punch for 5.
Surprise.
Nice. 31.
Take another retaliate. And then ready up. And I can switch, but I won't. Wait, no. I could, actually. Yes, because I had the ready to rumble. Perfect. So I will switch back to phased. I will punch for another 5. Take another retaliate. Go back to solid.
And you punch for 2 plus 1 plus 1, so it's 4, right?
Yeah. No, I
got
punched
it.
for 5. I punched for 5 because I got the Moxie. I'm a 3/3/3.
Got it. Yeah.
You've been getting all the damage. Every iteration I've done so far has been 5.
Yeah.
So it's 5, 10. Yeah, anyways, cool. So I did take another retaliate. I'm back in solid form. I will use Ready to Rumble to ready myself. And then I will use a Power of Leadership to do a go all out. So since I'm a 3/3/3,
Nice.
I'm 9 damage, which is plus 2 for 11. Plus and I'm a
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I will go back to phased form, and I'll take 1 more damage.
That's so awesome.
Kitty leadership is badass.
Yeah.
So I did unfortunately take 6 damage and retaliate, but I dished out about 40-ish
36,
damage.
36 damage.
Nice.
And the X-Jet is here for Eric.
Yes. Awesome. So what is Venom down to?
He's at 15. Can you do that?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, baller.
Yeah, we'll kill him. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to use the X-Jet, a team build. It is my turn, right? Because Brandt, you already went.
It
Okay,
Absolutely.
so
Yep.
X-Jet team building exercise with an audacity to do a telekinetic attack. Since I am unleashed, that's 9 damage. The audacity adds 1, so there's 10 on that.
Okay.
+1/+1.
And and then I can attack for 3. Wolverine can attack for 3. Storm can attack for 3.
He's quite dead.
Oh yes.
So let's actually see your damage though, because you did it quick. So what did you cast?
What do you mean?
You cast the spell, right? The attack. I know it's not a spell. Sorry.
Well, I did the telekinetic attack, which is 9.
Yep.
Plus
9
1,
plus 1
plus 1 from
right?
audacity. Oh,
So
and
you
then
did 11.
So there's 11.
And then Phoenix attacks for 3.
She attacks for 3. Yep.
+1/+1 is 5, so that's 16, right?
Yep. Wolverine attacks for 3.
Attacks for 3 +1/+1, so that's 21. And then Storm attacks for 3 +1/+1, so you did 26.
Nice.
So you guys did 52 damage combined. Is that off? No, 62 damage combined. Nice.
Yep.
But again, that exploit weakness. So technically, right? Even though I'm not taking your damage, I'm just saying I put that card and deal
huge.
5 + 4. I dealt 9 of it.
That,
right?
That added a bunch of damage.
Yeah. And then I was also going to bring out Angel, and he would attack for 2 +1/+1.
So the real hero is Brombe, because Brombe told me you can't go get tactical brilliance.
Right.
I think the reason I did it the first time is because I played our card to ready us, right? Didn't I play that Psychic Rapport, which gets any card? Oh no, I played that last turn. I don't know.
Yeah, they're
I was
kind of all
thinking the
blend
reason that I did
together.
it wrong,
Yeah.
but it's just hard to like. It's not like you're trying to not follow the cards. It's just it's funny that you'd think you'd read them, but you don't because you read them a whole bunch when it wasn't your turn, right?
Yep.
And then you think you know what they do, and then somebody changes something, and you yeah. Thank you, Brombe. You did it for
Yeah.
sure.
Thanks, Frank, for joining us.
Yeah, everybody, I got to post this and be like, if you want to see Kitty leadership, here
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
So what'd you guys think of the deck?
It was so
Oh,
good.
Yeah. Badass.
It was so good.
I definitely have to
And
give
the
that a
idea
whirl.
that you were going to take all this damage and not take it at the end of all that.
Because
Yes,
I
exactly. Because he ended
man,
phased.
it was perfect that you actually started the turn, Brandt, because it allowed me to map out exactly how I was going to start the turn so that I can end up in phased.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the trick, right? I mean,
Yeah, he was going to deal you 12 damage for that, but you would take none.
Exactly. And then phased form, just that's it. So I didn't get the huge Moxie turn, but it was consistent.
Oh yeah.
And
It was pretty good. That's actually a good
this
point.
is why. Yeah, this is why I needed the 2 power of leaderships, because it just made the deck more consistent.
Right. Yeah, no, it made sense. You were playing them often on those cards, right? Like,
yeah,
just okay, this double will cover it, and you don't have to figure out.
That's right.
Like
that's
maybe
right.
there'd be math the other way if you had something else, but you don't have to figure it out.
Yeah. But that was the when I was playing by myself, I was like, okay, so I don't need to worry about getting, like, if I can get double Moxie or a Moxie and morale boost and buff myself +2 all the way, that's great. That'll be really cool. But with the consistency of it, just getting the 1 and punching him for 10, when that bell is flipped, was more than enough. I mean, when I played him solo, he didn't even have enough health to take the damage that I was dishing.
Wow.
Right, yeah.
So, I mean, literally, as you saw in that last turn, right? It was like Shadow Cat, 5 damage, the Shadow Punch, ready to rumble, go all out, just punch.
No, it was great. And just the fact that we didn't have justice, but you guys showed that we just had 60 damage in the final turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't need no stinking justice. Like,
right,
it was,
exactly. Yeah.
Don't need
at
no
that point,
justice.
it didn't matter, right? It was like we just had the damage, so we didn't have to worry about because the threat was actually left at 22, and I was like, oh, you're gonna have to remove some threat, Phoenix, and then I was like, oh, you can just deal 15 damage. You're like easily.
Oh yeah.
Well, because I asked, right? I was like, how much damage, like how much health does he have? Because I saw my hand, I'm like, okay, I got the Shadow Cat, I got the Ready to Rumble, I got the Go All Out, and then I drew a second Shadow Punch off of my kitty form, or my kitty's room. And I was like, okay, I got this. We got this.
Yeah.
Like, I think I have at least like 30-ish or more damage. You guys have to be able to do some.
It's funny too, like we're playing these heroes early on, but we were playing a whole bunch more. We would know, like, oh, this is the kill turn. Brandt, put out exploit weakness. Whoever's playing Cyclops, put that. Like, I should have known I didn't need a tactical brilliance. I could just play that card and it's the kill turn. And I could have had all my people attack too. So, I mean, I think
absolutely
I did 9 damage, but if I'd gone all in with mine, there probably was, another whatever damage for my people. So like we probably did 80 damage in that turn. Like
that exploit weakness, like changed it. It completely added a ton more damage.
Yeah, no, it was good. So my deck didn't work out as predicted. There were some fun mutant protectors, but they're not interesting. It's a card that's just not quite there. I don't know if it needs to cost 0, like if it's too expensive, because then you're left with 3 less cards in your hand and it's not that big an effect. But I feel like he could just play this spread. It's weird. I don't know that Cyclops has an aspect, which is fine because Adam Warlock doesn't have an aspect, right?
True. Yeah.
He's just such a well-rounded character. It's like, okay, he's going to thwart, and then eventually he's going to switch over to dealing damage, and he's going to have a spread of allies, and all my allies, like so many of the X-Men won. So it literally, had I just put in double greens and double power ofs, and I could have thrown in an Avengers Mansion, like that would be how I would make this deck. he could play in whatever color. I don't know. I mean, I imagine if I put some upgrades or whatever, but the fact that he was in green and he had these trainings was great. Like just add 3 health, right? Because we were healing Wolverine, but once I put that out, it's like, well, we don't need to heal Wolverine anymore.
Yeah.
So
did I mention that this is my favorite leadership card?
it's so good.
I mean, push ahead is fantastic too. But I thought when I made the deck originally, I was like, okay, I'm not going to put the push ahead because we're going to have a Justice player. So I probably don't need it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Somewhere in there, we probably could have used one for a little more control at some point, but it was fine.
Well, especially when we had 29, I think, on the main scheme at one point.
Yeah,
you know,
I know,
I'm like, we really need a van right now.
Yeah.
That, and we got Dark Phoenix out, but we just smacked her right off the table.
Yeah. And then we just left Consume the World. I think that we didn't even pay attention.
It doesn't do anything. It's interesting that it doesn't add one to itself or something.
Right. Yeah.
But
so one thing I kept forgetting is because I went Unleashed so early, I had Retaliate 1.
Right.
Yeah. We
did it a couple times.
Trigger that. Yeah.
And against him, it would have been 2 or whatever. So
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but good game. Good game.
Yeah.
No, you guys really definitely held down the fort. I mean, I definitely removed some threat once I got allies out, but again, there are better ways I could have gotten allies on the table. It is interesting that you pick an aspect with him, and then, to me, it feels like the aspect you're going to pick is the power-ups you want to play whatever allies you're favoring.
Yeah, that would make sense.
If you there's only Beast, so leadership. Now, again, if you want to, you could put allies in his deck, and then you could do a whole Voltron thing, right? So you could do that idea. I mean, I like green just to give them +3 health for whatever they're doing, but it is nice. Like that, man, that mission training card is just so good.
Yeah.
When you're playing the one, I think I was playing it yesterday on Phoenix, right? And I put that on Storm, and next thing you know, she can push 5. Again, Storm was basically an MVP because we got to 29 when she was still pushing all that stuff around.
Yeah.
So she's a weird card. Like in solo, you just don't know that you're going to have all those side schemes out, but we were able to just ignore them in multiplayer, and she just pushes 4 threat. Like it's so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the turn that she pushed threat from the main to the Tooth and Nail for me to attack and then remove Tooth and Nail, that was a cool interaction. I was like, that was great. Sweet.
Yeah.
I was like, that was awesome.
That's where she's going to be so fun, is you're not going to realize the times you want to push and how you can push effectively, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm so excited for her hero pack to come out, and just what her weather. And then I think, and I was mentioning this last night, since she's leadership, I'm guessing she's going to come with a lot of X-Men allies, since
I would think so.
Only had the one,
right? Especially since we only have Beast. So
yeah.
I would hope we get at least 4.
I would think so. I would say definitely 2, probably 3, and if we're lucky, we'll get 4. Yeah, because we've got 3 in each aspect except for leadership, I think.
Ironheart came with how many champions? It came with Iron Patriot, Cloud9, Falcon, Snow Guard. Yeah, that was a basic, right? Snow Guard, right? But I was thinking specifically leadership. I think it was 3 leadership allies. So I think you're probably right about that, Eric.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be 3. Maybe a basic ally as well. But a basic X-Men I would also be fine with. So
yeah, I'm glad they made Professor X basic.
Yeah.
And
who else can be a
Angel's
basic ally
too, being basic, because then when you play him with X-Men, he only costs 2 to bring into play, which is great.
Brombe saying, I bet she's going to get a Phoenix ally, maybe like a basic version.
Oh,
if that would be the case, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, that's true. We got the team up card for them. So yeah.
Is there a
so
team
I
up
was
card
I was
for them?
talking
we have
with
it, right?
Yeah.
Soul Sisters.
Yeah. I think
I
was chatting
Sisters.
with our friend Dean yesterday, and we were talking about, because I don't think it's, I guess, a secret anymore. Rogue everyone has pretty much figured out that Rogue and Gambit are coming. But we're saying the nemesis for Rogue, it'd be fun if they did Captain Marvel. Since Rogue took all of Captain Marvel, that's how Rogue got so powerful, is in the comics, because she, absorbed all the strength and flight and everything from Captain Marvel. That'd be really funny if that's who her nemesis would be. But
got it.
It's all speculation at this point.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, actually,
so
Dean
you were
just
talking
sent me a
about
message.
Yeah, you were talking about a Voltron deck there. Actually, that was the kind of the first direction I was going to go with Shadowcat. Was I was going to have like Voltron up one ally and then use teamwork with her. That was kind of like going to be my thing, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I think I want to go the all out routes, the Mox, because so for sure, Eric gave me the inspiration to make this deck. I think Brandt said Moxie would be good with her, and then Eric made the comment that she is Moxie. She's Moxie. I'm like, you know what? You guys make good points. I want to add Moxie to this deck.
I just think of her as readying so much, or able to ready so much, that anything that's built around, like you put the suit in there, she would have had +1 to all her stats.
Yeah,
that's the thing, right? So I was like, I'm gonna put all 3 Ready to Rumbles in. She's got the Shadowcat surprise, which is 3 more readies. I'm like, okay, she's got 6 ways to ready. She's got the Moxies that flip, and give her the buff, and then just go all out. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that turn, right? Where if you did you flipped, you Moxied, you played the other one, so you were +2, and you had the suit, you'd be +3 to all your stats, right?
Yeah.
So then you go all out for 15, and then ready with something that's ready to rumble, and then go all out again for 15.
I did have the one turn where I had a double Moxie, but the turn where I got the exhaustion and he exhausted me, I was going to be able to do go all out, flip, ready to rumble, go all out again with 1 Moxie.
You're right.
But he, I think it was Imrabos.
He exhausted you, right?
Exhausted me, right? So, I mean, that turn would have been 9, so it would have been 10, so it would have been 20 damage with go all out. But I was like, he hosed me. But then next turn we killed him.
Yeah. And what's interesting is, and I was worried for no reason, clearly, that when we knew we were getting Shadowcat, knowing her abilities, I'm like, well, is she going to be just like Vision? And clearly she's not. And that's just, I give so much credit to Caleb and team that, you have heroes with similar abilities, Peter Parker, Miles Morales, and they design their characters really to be so unique and to play off of those specific strengths or traits, where clearly Kitty will have similarities to Vision, but she is definitely her own hero.
Right. Yeah, Vision's one that I feel like people were a little down on, because somebody said, oh, Kitty's just straight up a better Vision, and I'm like, I didn't know people thought Vision was bad. There was the whole hand size thing.
Right.
That kind of, I think some people just set Vision to the side because they were annoyed that they didn't know the hand size. They're like, I don't know.
I guess. Yeah.
But man, if you were Curve Vivian or something like that, deck is crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I played Vision, and I brought Vivian out at least 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
It's nuts. Yeah. And the fact that you can kind of determine what she'll be, but I guess it's probably weird for some people because they're like, well, Vivian's doing great, but not
right.
not Vision. So awesome. Well, I think we'll end it there, because we chatted for a while last night, and I think it's probably good to wrap it up. So thank you everybody for joining us. I don't know when we'll be playing again, so stay tuned to the channel for all that. In fact, I don't know what I'll be doing, because I think I'm busy now for a little bit. So
I hate when life gets in the way of gaming.
I know, seriously, it's ridiculous. Well, I'm also laughing. It's so bright because I have this light too close here, and I'm like, wow.
And I changed up my lighting, so I'm in this weird cave or something. Yeah,
washed out.
I liked. It was good. your angle today was
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, you didn't have all that
Yeah.
on there. So
Yeah, it didn't have all the glare. Cool.
awesome.
Awesome.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Appreciate it. We will catch you soon and whatnot. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, Brian.
Yep. Thank you.
Super fun. Thanks everybody out there. My name is the Brandt, and until next time, I hope you step into the portal.
Hi, guys.